Welcome to another episode of No Shill Podcast, episode 16, sponsored by our good friends Toy Depot in Whittier, California, where you get 10% off your purchases on Thursday and Friday by saying the special word No Shill. That is it.
What's up, guys? What's up, everyone?
What's up, CM Brock, Ghost Tav?
The usuals are in so far. How's everybody doing this Friday? No, Saturday night. Saturday night.
Feels like a Friday.
It does, man. It's already going to be Sunday. Freaking weekend flew by.
Yeah.
So we'll wait. We got 8 people in the chat. We'll wait for a few more people to come in. This will be a quick live. I'm hoping to end this around 10:30, maybe
10:45ish.
Around there. What's up, Scorpio Coil? How's everyone doing tonight? If you're in the chat or in the live, comment in the chat. We are doing, I think what we're going to mainly focus on today is what? Superman? I think that's going to be the main one. Oh, so it is canceled. I thought I read something about it, and I thought it was going to be a sequel. So it's canceled?
Yeah, I got it canceled.
Yeah, should have been canceled. I never watched it, so I can't say anything.
It was not good.
What's up, Jody? Yeah, I saw an article on it, but I never clicked on it, and I was assuming it was the next movie that they were doing.
Yeah. Quick, just like jerk off production cycle.
Like the jerk off production cycle.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do a Kickstarter, but we're gonna call it the Jerk Starter.
Yeah. Also, want to remind you guys in the chat, we are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So if you guys want to listen to this, feel free, follow it, because that does us good, because then we'll start ranking higher and higher. So go do that. And if you guys have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you should do that.
Yeah.
And then he'll give you a code for the jerk off figure later.
I'm still waiting for Kevin to do the concept art on the jerk off figure. I didn't love the trailers before I actually loved this newest trailer. We're going to talk about Superman in a second. We're going to get into all that good stuff. So
yes, we are.
Worry. Let's see. I'm fresh off of Comic-Con Revolution. So I went to Comic-Con Revolution with Robert. We filmed a little bit of toy hunting. That video for the toy hunt video will be up tomorrow. So just the toy hunt. The Comic-Con Revolution video will probably be up Monday. But if you haven't seen, I did do an unboxing on some comic books. So make sure you guys check that out. And I can show you a little tease on what was in those books. Thanks to William. William, I don't know if you are in the chat, but one of them is Batman Adventures. Because I was going to get, you guys will watch the video when it comes out. There's that one. And then there is the first book of Harley Quinn. How crazy is that, man? Look at it. Look at it.
I used to have it.
Lick it. So that's pretty awesome. I'll show you guys a little tease also what I picked up from Comic-Con Revolution. Boom. First appearance of the Sentinels, X-Men number 15. A book I've wanted since I was a kid, and now I finally own it. So
he owns it.
So happy to have this. Was a huge fan of the Sentinels as a kid. And I don't know if it came before watching X-Men the animated series or if it came from the comic books where I became a fan of the Sentinels. I don't remember. So, yeah. I just signed the No Show podcast and Spotify. Also gave a like to the live. I appreciate you, Ghost Tab. You guys need to learn more from Ghost Tab.
Yes.
I've been reading Superman comics. The last trailer got me stoked. Yep, we're going to be talking about it. It's X-Men 15 sound hard to get. It's hard to get a high grade. I'll tell you that much. I like the Sentinel ever since they killed Morph. It's a Wolverine pull out, if you know what I mean. He says pull back. He doesn't say pull out. But I can show you guys a little bit of a tease for a upcoming Whatnot unboxing video. I'll show you guys some of the stuff that I picked up. Give you a little tease. The first McFarlane Hulk cover.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we saw that in the panel?
Yeah. So that's
And then
something.
there's the second
Oh,
that he
that's
did.
cool.
And then so the first Rogue. This is the first Rogue appearance right here.
That's a good
Avengers.
book.
Mortal Kombat 1. I gotta show Carlos a key book that I picked up. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess?
I'm assuming it's X-Men related.
Kind of. Depends on how you look at it. Kind of.
How can you not be?
Kind of. Because one character. Look at, there's this too.
Oh yeah, that's a good book to get. That thing shot up.
I got it for a pretty damn good price. Can you guess, Carlos? Give you a little.
Well, it can't be X Factor #1 because I already know you have that.
No, I have X Factor. It's a key issue, man. It's
I
a
don't- I
key. It's
don't-
literally a key.
Is it Wolverine?
Can't tell you. You got to make a guess here.
It's got to be Wolverine.
There's a good cover right here. All right. Should I just tell him?
Hey, Fonzo wants to know if you can get his pen back.
Oh, shit. I thought I gave it back to you. I gave it back to you, man. Look. There it is.
Free comic book day? Oh, you son of a bitch.
Look at that.
That is so sick.
It's clean, too, man. It's a clean copy.
Wait, I thought you already had that book.
I've never had this book.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay.
No, this is the one I've been trying to track down. This is the one that shot up in price. It's like one of the only Hulk McFarlane books that shot up in price.
Ah, that's so
yeah,
awesome.
that's Ceja back here. He's chilling. So yeah, Fonzo was at Comic-Con Revolution today. I just saw your picture right now with Ernie Hudson. But yeah, this is one of the things that you'll see in my haul video. This is a key that I've been wanting since I was a kid. So happy to have it in the collection. Let's see here. The Wolverine with Hulk reflection looks amazing. Mattel is doing a reprint of that Incredible Hulk comic. Really? Mattel? What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, what does that mean? They're doing a reprint.
I have no idea.
All right, let's get into the nitty gritty. Well, have you picked up anything, Carlos? Did you pick up anything cool?
Not really. I'm trying to think. What did I pick up? I did win a run fair thing from McFarlane, which you don't really get it for free. You have to pay for it.
That's weird, yeah.
The Platinum Daredevil. So got that. $40 later. I picked up, actually, you know what? I picked up these, but these are not for me. These are for Ray Ora. These are these knuckle crunchers, the wrestlers, WWE.
That's the name of my figure coming soon.
That's the bad guy. Yeah, I don't know. He messaged me and asked me about these. I knew my Walmart had them. What I didn't realize is these things are like super expensive on the aftermarket. Like just one of these on the aftermarket is like $22. So pick that up for him. So I'll be giving them that when I come down in a few weeks. I picked up a Batman. I don't know which one this is. Batman Reborn from Bargain Bins for $12. I got a $50 Transformers for $12. And last but not least, I have 2 more boxes in my room I haven't opened, but this bad boy showed up out of nowhere. This big son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's a dope figure. That's a dope figure.
This is worth $60. I can tell you that now. It is so awesome. But yeah, so that's pretty much that's it. That's all I've gotten.
Can you hear me? I want to show you guys something.
Yeah.
Check this out. I didn't tell you about this one. This will be in the Whatnot unboxing. Check this out.
Fold out poster of you naked, isn't it?
No, I already have. That's hanging on the wall.
My science project?
VHS poster.
The heck?
Yeah, look at that.
That's mint.
It's clean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking love this movie, man. Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty damn sick. Dude, I also got an original Mortal Kombat poster, the movie poster.
Wow.
Yes, sir. Putting this stuff to the side.
That's what she said.
The comic books are landing on Ceja over here. I'm going to have to clean this up. Let me move the books real quick.
Ghost Tab was joking of Mattel taking McFarlane's work from him. Oh, got it. 3D Movie Cinia, what's going on? Hey guys, McFarlane Superman 50 figure ships in a few days. So excited, and a lot of Superman 2025 figures are available now. I have been seeing 50 figure ships. What is that?
One?
I don't know. I just know I've noticed.
Which one's 50 figures?
I just noticed today everyone's not. Well, a lot of people are getting the movie one today.
No, they didn't get it. Did they get it?
There's a couple people I've seen on Instagram that got it today.
I thought it was just like a sneak peek of coming out. I didn't know that somebody got it.
Yeah, they got it. I think McFarlane Toys is sending them out.
I got to give a shout out to Immortal Victory. This is his Instagram handle. I don't have the figure with me, but I went to go pick this up earlier. He actually grabbed this for me.
Hell yeah.
It's in the car. Pretty sick. The Bronze 89 Batman. You guys will see a video tomorrow. Found some pretty good stuff on the toy hunt for tomorrow's video. Some McFarlane stuff.
Logan, what's going on?
But you know what though? Oh dude. I'm watching a Comic-Con Revolution video with Tara Reid and the actress from what was that movie that girl was in? On the left with Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, She's All That.
She's All That. Dude, she had a big line. Tara Reid did not have a big line. She had no one sometimes at her table.
That sucks.
Yeah. Tara Strong could not get because her line was so big. I was going to go to the next best thing, and Tara Reid, I was going to be like, hey, you're a Tara. Can you sign my Batgirl comic? Wait. Oh, there he goes. He's on right now. Dark Knight 51. I just walked in with a Target with him too. We were looking at some stuff at Target. Do you watch Jaeger channel? No. I don't watch a lot of toy hunting videos or other toy channels.
I actually do. I communicate with him on Instagram.
Yeah, no, I actually don't. I don't. I'm sorry. So I'm out of the loop. I am out of the loop. Dogs like chewing paper, so don't tempt. Yeah, I know this one likes chewing paper. He really does. And he's just chilling now. He's just looking back there.
Oh, yeah. He's a chill dog.
A chill dog. There he is. There he is. Oh, I got a spot. Look at him. I got a spot.
Don't worry, everyone. He's jerking him off.
Jerking him off. Ceja dog coming soon in a figure form.
There you go. Could be your jerk off figure mascot.
Look, let's start off with Ironheart. What'd you think of the trailer?
It was just okay. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not excited for Ironheart. To be honest with you, I never was. Oh, we got a CM Brock blessed us with the $9.99. We'll be picking up the Hot Toys version of this Superman. He'll probably come with crypto. Yeah, Hot Toys is usually articulated with some of their figures. I don't know about animals, but I will be picking this up. I got to see the movie first before I think about it. I really got to see this movie first. But yeah, definitely be picking it up if it's good. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Ironheart, I think is what, 2 years too late?
3 years.
3 years. So it was shot 3 years ago. And I mean, obviously this is during the woke era of Disney. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be very woke, but I'm not excited. I don't care for this. I know you told me what's his name's in this movie, Mephisto. And it's like, I don't even care anymore, man. That was like old news now at this point. Is this even going to be canon anymore? Like is any of this going to be canon with what's going on with Marvel?
I have no idea. All I know is this pick up after Wakanda Forever.
Oh. Well, IronHeart is just not interesting. I wish them the best, but giving it a pass.
I'll probably watch it and probably not like it. So we'll see.
Is the room with your Batman collection in your video the one where your dad rearranged your figures? Yeah, that's the old toy room. And it's always been here. So because I lived with them when we first moved to Corona, which was about 2005, and I ended up leaving in 2010 or something when the room was getting built, and I still came down here and filmed in there because I had no room to film before in other places. So that's the original toy room. It's still there. It's still there. I'm going to be doing a video on it too soon. The Hood is in the show as the mentor. The Hood?
Yeah, it's a Marvel villain.
The Hood, the Red Hood. Yeah, I don't care. I really don't care for this trailer or the show. I'm not going to watch it. It's a show or a movie?
It's a show.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it. I have no interest in this. It just doesn't. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too late. I will watch it just to see it. They're releasing 3 episodes on day 1. I think it's only like 6 episodes, so it's going to be short-lived.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those shows that's going to be out and then forgotten.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that you won't hear anybody talking about it. I
Kinda
think
kind of like Echo.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. See?
I forgot about that. And I mean, I don't really hear much people talking about Thunderbolts anymore. I don't know how it's going to do on its 3rd week because everyone is praising Final Destination.
Mm-hmm.
That movie, I got to go watch that movie, man. Everyone's praising that movie. So I think that's definitely going to take the box office this week. Pretty sure it's going to be number 1.
Pretty sure.
Did you
what?
Did you see that thing I sent you that supposedly Superman's tracking to top Man of Steel?
Well, I would hope so. Man of Steel didn't do well.
It did. I thought it did well. Was it 600 million? It did.
Let me see.
Yeah, R.I.P. Tony Todd. Definitely. I saw Final Destination tonight. It was phenomenal. Such a fun movie. I gotta go watch that, man. I gotta go watch it. Yeah, Superman's tracking to do better than Man of Steel.
Man of Steel
budget was like 300, and I think it grossed 600 or 700, right?
Budget was 225 million, and it grossed 670.
Huh.
So
I think
$291 million is what made it in the United States.
Yeah, I still think that's an underrated Superman movie.
For sure, it is underrated.
But going into Superman, what did you think of the trailer?
My honest opinion. So here we go. You guys ready for a hot take?
Hot take. Get ready for his stuff to fall. Get ready for his stuff to fall. T3 hated the trailer.
To be my hot takes, a lot of people aren't real fans of, but that's fine. I thought it was just okay. I was all, I wanted the trailer to wow me. I wanted you to give me goosebumps like the Man of Steel one did, and it did not. So this is only this is technically the 2nd trailer.
This Hopefully is technically like the first real trailer.
Yeah. Hopefully the next one that they do, which they should put out here shortly, because it comes out in less than 2 months. So they got to do another one. I don't know. I think it looks good. I don't know. I just thought it was it was okay. Didn't win me over yet.
I thought it was good. I like that they're not showing about this movie, so we know nothing really what's going on. We don't know the plot, which I like. I mean, obviously Superman is being looked on as a bad guy for destroying the city, which kind of is taken away from Man of Steel a little bit, I feel like. But I mean, I think that would really happen in real life anyways. You know what I mean? I think the suit does look better. The fight scenes, the flight scenes, they look really good. I like how Mr. Terrific looks. Hawk Girl, Guy Gardner. I like how he actually does look. He doesn't look as dumb as like the promo images. He looks pretty good in action. I like the constructs when you see that big hand coming through. I think Lex Luthor is going to kill it. I think is his name Nicholas Hoult. I think he's a great actor. So I think the thing though that really holds like the trailer on its back is the theme song. I think that's what really gets people. So is this the official theme song for the movie?
I mean, so.
Okay, so they're not okay. Because I think that's what really gets the people is the theme song. So it does look like this movie might have some emotional scenes with his parents. I'm curious to know if like one of them's gonna die in the movie. So we'll see. You can see Crypto fighting the engineer, which actually looks pretty cool. The engineer actually looks pretty cool. We get to see Ultraman, which is already confirmed. It is Ultraman from Toys. And I was actually talking to Carlos about this, that he's supposedly a clone, right, of Superman from where the rumors are. So we don't know who's underneath the mask. It could be an exact copy of David Cornsweat, or rumors are it's Henry Cavill, which I don't think it's going to be him.
No, and then someone else saying that it's Bizarro.
But it's Ultraman.
I know.
Wow,
I know. You can't do Ultraman and Bizarro.
Like, no, he's already confirmed as Ultraman. The toys already spoiled it. He's Ultraman. Also, you see the Spin Master. I'm pretty sure you saw this. Spin Masters showed the Lex Luthor power suit.
Yeah, which they haven't shown yet. So, well, now we know what's happening.
That's pretty damn awesome. That like what I like about this movie, from what we're looking at, is it's very comic booky. It's like it's almost like watching a cartoon, like an animated style, based off of just what we've seen from the trailers. It's very comic booky, and I think Superman does need that rather than the whole realism kind of thing. Like we need a Superman movie like this. So I heard also this movie is very social media heavy based off of the rumors. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
That's why you see a lot of people with their phones, and I think Lex Luthor is trying to do something with social media. So, oh wait, here we go. I worked in VXX on a film. I guarantee FX in this trailer or temp. Wait. I worked in VFX on a major release film. I guarantee the VX in the trailer or temp. What? Or temp in the trailer?
Yeah, temporary.
What does that mean? Like it's not finished?
Yeah, pretty much.
Zod was Doomsday and Snyderverse, so Bizarro could. I doubt it. I doubt they're gonna do that. There's no way. But that was two different movies, though. Like they're not gonna split two characters for one movie. They're not gonna do Ultraman Bizarro. Like I think that's just gonna confuse too many people.
Yeah, especially in the first movie of a new studio.
It's reminding me of Superman animated. Yeah, definitely. They just come up with lots of toys. So yeah, no, I agree. But I think the power suit is real because there's a scene in the first trailer where you see Mr. Fantastic fighting the Lex. It looks like it's Lex Luthor villains or soldiers, and they're wearing the purple and green kind of style outfits. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And then we thought that big juggernaut looking guy was the power suit, but I don't think so. It's apparently its own character that they made for the movie. I forgot what they're calling him. The Hammer? I don't know. I don't remember what they're calling him.
Something weird.
But it's an original character for this film. They hired another VFX house just in the trailer as the actual place of working in the movie is finishing it. And we know like there's probably going to be stuff in the background that wasn't there. Like for instance, the scene where the Superman is saving that little girl. Slow-mo. Did you notice in the new trailer it's the kaiju's foot stepping down?
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah, wow. Dude, you see the foot actually stepping down, so you see it's the kaiju.
Huh.
If Ultraman is a different dimension Superman, Lex Luthor could summon Snyder. Yeah, right. I what do you think though of based off of the trailer performance of Lex Luthor? I think it's going to be a crazy, like a psychopath. It kind of seems like.
That's kind of how. I think his whole kind of looks like that when he has a bald head. He looks like a psychopath. Kind of reminded me of when he was in Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, this one really looks like he hates Superman though.
Oh, for sure. And that's kind of like what the premise is.
It's like it's a jealousy thing going on here.
Yep.
And then they showed because I watched a breakdown of the trailer, and they showed there's a scene where there's that prison with a bunch of cells, like clear cells. And
Yeah.
Superman's in there with
Metamorpho.
Metamorpho. And did you see his hand has kryptonite?
Yeah, he makes kryptonite.
They're saying he makes kryptonite. That's where kryptonite comes. And I wonder who else is in those cells. You think we're gonna get some teases of other heroes or something?
Possibly. They kind of, I don't, who knows if this is for sure true, but I've been hearing this since they started when they filmed this movie last year that they're going to have Supergirl at the end of the movie.
She's already confirmed to be in the movie.
Yeah, because they had her in the credits or something.
Yeah, it got leaked or something. Was that what happened? Or I don't know what.
I don't remember. I just remember seeing that, and they got pulled down. It's not. I can't find it now.
But it was already confirmed. I think they had already confirmed even a while ago that she was going to have a cameo in the film.
We kind of have to set up her movie because her movie's the next one that comes out.
To throw some fire on the fuel in the scene where Superman is fighting someone in the Pocket universe in the final act, and the person usually laser vision. The person, if you zoom, is bald. The what? The person usually what? And the person usually using laser version. That person, if you zoom in, what Pocket in the Pocket universe?
Is that in this new one, or is this in the Man of Steel?
Yeah, what are you talking about? 3D movie cinema. Of all the characters to choose from, why did they make a new character? I don't mind it. I don't mind them making new characters. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I mean, they're going to be one and done. So
yeah, and there's in that scene you can see more flying objects in the background. I don't know what it is. Like when you see that big robot thing flying, you can see more of them. I wonder if they're drones.
Could be. I mean, obviously they're LexCorp.
People were saying that it could be Ultraman. And that's his iron. But why would he need a suit? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Ultraman is
Superman, right? Because doesn't kryptonite make him stronger and not weaker?
Honest, dude, I don't remember.
I think kryptonite makes him stronger. So he has like that opposite effect. Maybe the girl has a dead wish and follow danger. Superman keeps saving her. The Lex Luthor reminds you of the All-Star Superman version of Lex. He loathes Superman because it may have somebody. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what you guys understand that this movie is based around All-Star Superman.
In the trailer, he's fighting someone in Pocket Universe. What does that mean?
Kind of like a multiverse. Like not really a multiverse. Like another dimension, I think is how they consider.
I gotta look at that up. I didn't see anything on that. You guys are overthinking. It's not even gonna do close. That's what it's tracking. It could change. It definitely can change. I think, but to be realistic with you guys, I think this is gonna do better than Man of Steel because it has James Gunn's name attached to it, and Snyder wasn't really. I mean, he was known, but like, the director that he ended up becoming well known afterwards. I think if he would have done a Man of Steel Part 2, he definitely would have probably gone up there, but big heads wanted Batman in there.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to do Batman.
Remember how I never watched Peacemaker.
How have you not seen Peacemaker? That show's so good.
I just saw the final episode when they had the Justice League in there. Technically just Ezra Miller and Aquaman. Oh, not Gamora.
James Gunn. I think people are going to go see it because the trailer says the director of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, it's not only that, but based off of what he's saying, this is the Superman that everyone's been wanting for a long time. So, and I know the trailer doesn't show any of that, but there's obviously behind the scenes like shots where you see Superman with kids and everything. So it's obviously he's going to be a happier Superman compared to the previous Superman that have been in live action.
So let me ask you, what did you think of the opening of that trailer with Lois wanting to interview him as Superman, and she's talking about how he went to go stop a war?
Yeah,
That whole thing. There's a lot of debate over that. A lot of other people saying
but
that,
it's true though. That's exactly what the government would do.
but he's not. How they say it? He's not part of the government. He is a citizen of the United States, or something
But
like
he's
that.
but he's an alien though too.
Yeah,
He's
and
not
I
from.
know. Well, I know that, but everyone in our world, not the DC world, are either like that, and then there's people that hate it because they think that he's too angry, and they're like, "Oh, this is another Henry Cavill situation." I was like, "You guys are reading way too much in this. We're
Yeah,
getting
dude. If there was a superhero like
small.
this, if there was like this in real life, this is exactly what would happen.
Oh yeah,
This
I
is
would.
exactly what would happen. Like, and then I mean, didn't he work for the government in The Dark Knight Returns?
Yeah, but this is based off All-Star Superman.
Yeah, but I mean, he was acting angry. We don't know the context of that scene. They could have amped it up more than it was. And if you
Yeah.
look at the first teaser trailer, there's a scene where him and Lois are kissing. That's the same scene.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
he's wearing the same outfit. So they could just be, making it more than it is.
I agree.
Yeah, but I liked it. I like the opening. I like the whole thing. I like that a guy was saving him when he got knocked down. The flight scenes that from what we've seen so far look good. I think it actually looks really good. I like that scene too where there's like the smoke and you can see his like silhouette through the smoke, and you know what I'm talking about. That shot was pretty cool. Yeah, and he's definitely getting his ass kicked a lot in this movie. He's got a kaiju who's kicking his ass. He's got Ultraman kicking his ass. He's fighting the engineers. That hammer guy thingy is beating him up too. So, but I personally think this should have been the first trailer.
I agree.
But again, I like that the movie's only 2 months out and the marketing's barely starting. That shows you that Gunn is not worried about this movie.
So this movie comes out literally like 2 or 3 weeks before Comic-Con. Do you think during Comic-Con DC Studios will be there and he'll be announcing a Wonder Woman or a Batman?
Maybe a Wonder Woman. I don't know.
Because a lot of people think he already has a Wonder Woman cast.
I don't know, man. I wonder if he'll even be at Comic-Con.
I don't know. They haven't announced the lineup of who's going to be there yet.
That's true. Yeah, see, it says right here, Jody says, I want more comic book version of Superman, and this trailer made me. Yeah, it does. If not comic book, definitely animated. Definitely animated, if not comic book. Will Guy Gardner steal the whole Superman movie because the movie looks like he's not just showing up? I don't know. I heard this is a Superman movie. So I don't know. I think Mr. Terrific might have more of a role than Guy Gardner. I know Guy Gardner is going to be in Peacemaker too.
Well, yeah. Yeah, because I think when we heard, and I think we both heard that Mr. Terrific has a big part of the movie.
Yeah.
Well,
yep.
A lot of characters.
I like how Lois comments how he shouldn't stick her nose in other people's problems when that basically he's done in every iteration. Superman has emotions. I'm not sure how people. Yeah, it's like he's trying to save people. I think anybody who has a good heart would be upset with them, them being mad at him. But in his eyes, he's trying to save the people.
Right, because you said kids were dying. Like,
Yeah,
what do you expect me to do? Like, I totally get it.
I don't love that he's getting. Well, it's the trailer. We don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know what's going on. We really haven't seen him in action doing anything. I think Gunn might be saving all that.
Facts.
I don't like the Superman. I don't like how this Superman looks. A year one version, another movie Superman knowing. What? I don't like how the Superman looks a year one version. Other movies show Superman knowing what to do versus this one. He's already been Superman for a few years, right? And this one they said?
No, I that's the thing I don't understand is James Gunn saying that this universe has already been established. So we're going into this with people already knowing that superheroes or metahumans or exist.
But even if you are a superhero for 3 years, you have to realize too, 3 years is really nothing being a new superhero. He's still learning. He's still learning, and he's got to go follow rules from the government, police, and he's got to learn from his mistakes if he's breaking buildings and people are getting hurt when he's doing fights. I mean, that's stuff that you learn along the line.
Yeah, look at Batman.
Yeah. Yeah. Batman is canceled. I heard it's not. I heard Matt Reeves is still attached.
As a writer, not a director.
Oh, they're following Barbie's marketing like down the line. The Barbie even dropped their second trailer the same week Superman dropped.
It's actually smart.
Yeah. What's this? Let's see. Superman has high moral compass. He believes everyone deserves a second chance. No one helps. Well, for him, he treats everyone the same level.
Yep.
Oh, there's a lot of comments back here. What's the? I don't know. Do you know the runtime?
I think I can find it.
Oh yeah, we haven't even seen Perry White yet.
They did show him.
They did, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
we gotta miss them. I got a good vibe from the trailer with those things in mind about the character. Again, we haven't really seen much. The new Superman film shows the superheroes go through kind of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2 film. Kevin, what's up, man?
2 hours and 20 minutes.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not a bad runtime. You think Superman makes more than Fantastic Four? I don't know. I really that one I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you that one. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. You know, the movie, the Fantastic Four movie can be really good, but I think Marvel is kind of on a downslope right now with people just getting burned out with the movies, but this could bring it up. This could, because I really don't think Thunderbolts is gonna do great numbers.
No, but it's so good it should. What was I gonna say? Fantastic Four. So
dang,
Fantastic,
you got his brother, the Daredevil yellow Hot Toys.
Oh shoot, hell yeah.
Nice, dude. Good pull.
I feel like because Fantastic Four is coming out during Comic-Con weekend, it's gonna do pretty big. But then again, who knows? Superman could be awesome.
Yeah, it's probably gonna if they're both good, it's just gonna give more people to the theaters. So they're gonna say, dude, let's go watch Superman, then let's go watch Fantastic Four, or vice versa. You know, that's good. That's good. That's good. That could be just like Oppenheimer, Barbieheimer.
Barbenheimer, yeah.
I do like how colorful the movie looks. I forgot how every Snyder. Yeah, it did. Snyder's did look depressing, but I still liked it. I think Superman totally beat Fantastic Four. Marvel is slipping. We'll see, man. Marvel's only slipping because of just people just getting burned out with Marvel. Thunderbolts killed it. Very good film. Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna do amazing numbers, that movie, which I think Marvel is hoping they get. I think Fantastic Four is going to be the one that does it.
Yeah.
Hope Superman has a good box office. They said it's going to do better than Man of Steel. Thunderbolts was great. Needed that. Yeah. I wanted that for Cap. I wanted Cap 4 to do good. Everyone at cons after the movies will love both Fantastic Four. How'd you like the convention today? I thought it was fun. I thought it was pretty good. Someone who loves Fantastic Four, the trailer views compared to Superman have not been good, and there has only been one successful Fantastic Four. The rest flopped. I still don't like how Silver Surfer looks. I don't like the look. I don't understand how an early 2000s movie can do a better Silver Surfer than 2025.
Yeah, but you know that they are in the middle of doing the reshoots for her.
I still don't think they're going to fix it, dude. I don't think so. I really don't think so. All those Marvel TV shows that were meh. I think that helped the downfall with Marvel.
I personally think there's only been like 3 that have been good. Four.
Yeah, I got burned out early on with it, but it was dope. Made some money, had a great interactions with new and familiar people. Awesome, man. Awesome. That's cool that you got you know they hooked you up with a booth too. Better than Man of Steel? No. Better box office than Man of Steel. It's tracking. The tickets go on sale already, right?
No, they're not going to go on sale yet.
Yeah, they're saying it's tracking to do better than Man of Steel. Is it better than Man of Steel? I don't know, man. I love Man of Steel. Man of Steel is a great movie. Speaking of Silver Surfer, Fat Morpheus. Dude, this guy calls Fat Morpheus. Voices the Silver Surfer. Yeah. That was a good. I like the look of Silver Surfer in Fantastic Four. I actually like the original too.
Yeah, that second one's pretty bad.
It is bad, but it's still an enjoyable movie. Original Silver Surfer movie. She-Hulk, Echo, Secret Invasion. Woo, what a list for Marvel. Yeah, and Megan Thee Stallion's under some heat right now. So maybe we won't see her twerking anymore on freaking She-Hulk. Did you hear about
what? I've read something, but I don't know what was that. What was that all about?
So Tory Lanez is a rapper / singer who they were dating. Supposedly he shot her in the foot in a limousine. I think it was after an award show. I don't remember anymore. And they went to trial. He lost. He kept on saying he was innocent. He didn't shoot her. He went to jail. He got deported back to Canada just recently. He's been there since 2019. I think he's been there for a few years. He recently got stabbed, I don't know how many times in jail. And her bodyguard came out and did a press conference saying that it was not him who shot her. And he was just saying that to protect Megan Thee Stallion. And something about there was 3 other people in the car and they only tested, I think DNA tested is what you're referring to, was Tory Lanez.
Interesting.
And she was over here saying he shot me and blah, blah, blah. Now she's twerking on Marvel. Good job, Marvel. Good job. That was so stupid that dude, She-Hulk was a horrendous show. And it started off with the first episode pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a horrendous show. So, oh God. And she's going to be in these movies now. Duh.
No, she won't.
I thought they said she was going to be in Avengers.
Did you see her name on a chair?
It's true. I saw Megan Thee. No, I'm just kidding. I saw Megan Thee Stallions.
I mean, I saw the jerk off figure, but you know.
Hey, all right. Silver Surfer was easily the best part of the movie. Let's not forget Miss Marvel wasn't good either. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's a hot take.
Last one, but for me, Superman make the Dark Knight money the way. I don't know. My grandmother knows about Superman this soup summer. The Dark Knight. I don't know if it makes the Dark Knight numbers. But the Dark Knight trilogy is a great movie, a great trilogy, though. Thanks, 3D Movie Man. I appreciate you. It happened at a Diddy party. Wait, did it really? I think it did, right?
I actually just watched the trial of day one of him. Interesting.
Until the awful ending with when they ruined the look for Scar. Is that his name?
Oh, yeah.
Hulk's son. That was so dumb. X-Men 97 was really good. Are you looking forward to the McFarlane Superman figs? I am. The in-hand photos look really good, dude. They actually look pretty good. Maybe Superman, maybe makes Batman beginning money. Sometimes Marvel go way too far with the comedy. What do you call a fish with 2 knees? Megan Thee Stallion. Let's see here. I bet Galactus will come at the end of like 20 seconds. No, I heard he's in throughout the movie. Right? Galactus is going to play a part in this film.
Yeah, he's going to play a part in the film. He's like the main antagonist of that movie.
The Superman had a Diddy party that's going to ruin Diddy's reputation.
You don't even want to know.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for the Superman movie. I'm pretty excited. What about Cloud Galactus?
Oh God.
Dude, what was it with like every superhero movie doing a cloud villain? Suicide Squad, Fantastic Four. Pretty sure there was more than that. Oh, Green Lantern with Parallax.
Oh yeah.
Cloud. What are you drinking there, man? Oh, shoot.
Had a tough day at work.
How are you feeling about crypto and that you see him more in the trailer? I'm actually glad that this trailer wasn't heavily crypto based.
Yeah.
I think he showed off crypto to win the hearts of a lot of people who are dog lovers, to show that, you know, that's going to get butts in the seats, dude. Cuz I'm a dog lover. And I mean, as you can see, we got crypto right here. Ceja. So he's all, why'd you stop? Look at him.
He's like, come on, dude.
He's like, keep on going. Like, but yeah, I think that's why he introduced him, to put him in to get more butts in the seats, to get animal lovers out there.
And you have never seen crypto in any form that I know of.
Yeah, and it's true, and then it fits the whole comic book world thing. You know what I mean? Like, so it makes sense. I don't mind having crypto on there.
I don't mind it either. I don't think he's into being it very much, though.
No. Oh, I thought he was. Didn't I read somewhere that he's going to be a dog that's like hard to control, and I think maybe by the end he'll end up becoming the crypto, like the super dog.
I think James Gunn said he's only in like 20 minutes of the movie.
Oh, well.
Which is part of most of what you see in that first, I guess, teaser trailer.
He's probably in a lot of that, and then the scenes with where Lex goes into the Fortress of Solitude. Where do you think like the order of these scenes are? Like, where you see Superman go to the Kent place, the Kent farm, or the Kent, like, where do you think that's at? Where she's like, I cleaned your suit, because he's obviously getting his ass kicked, and I don't know how many scenes. I don't think that's the kaiju scene. The kaiju scene's supposed to be the beginning, right, of the movie.
I honestly have no idea. I was trying to piece that together too. Like, what order is this trailer? Usually, most trailers, they show the beginning of the movie.
Because he's burned in certain scenes.
Yeah, in the opening of that, well, not part of the opening of the trailer, he's burned. Yeah, I think that's when he fights the kaiju.
I don't know, man, because then there's a scene where he's walking into the Justice League building, and he's walking and they're throwing stuff at him, and he's burned there too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how this plays. I'm telling you, this scene, there's more to this trailer than there's more to this movie than this trailer is showing. Like, we don't know how many battles this guy's going to get into. And then there's that giant eye thing.
Oh yeah, that.
And you can see more. You can see more of the Green Lantern construct on this one. So, what if that's the end of the movie?
Oh, that'd be stupid.
What if it's the end? Because, you know, trailers have done that. They've shown the end of the movie.
I'm wondering because Peacemaker season 2 is supposed to be after Superman. I wonder if they're going to have a Peacemaker thing in this.
Well, what's his name's in it? They showed
Frank Grillo.
Yeah, they showed him in this time. Let's see. What's up, William? What's up, man? Thanks for the books. Carlos, you got your book too?
Cool. Thanks, William. Appreciate it.
Let's see. Penguin, Man Bat, Talia, Mad Hatter, Ezra. Is this like a wish list? Oh, wait, right here. Is it totally confirmed Jonah Hex Wave is the last? And I think so. I
remember from WonderCon, I think he said this was the last wave.
I don't think he said that.
I'm pretty sure he did.
No, I don't think he said that. I think he stops the war. Oh yeah, that's right. Then there's the war. That's right. I think that might be when he's walking into the Justice League or the building. That building.
Yeah, because I think the first one they're throwing stuff at him when he's walking in.
So the beginning of the movie is supposed to be a big fight, and I think that's the kaiju scene. I think that might be. I think that might be the kaiju scene, and then the war scene happens somewhere there. So I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of battles here. The S of Superman stands for sucker because Superman gets his ass whipped the whole trailer. I like how down to earth mom pa can't look, not hot parents anymore. That doesn't matter. That doesn't bug me. That doesn't bug me. But I do like it. I do like it. I like it looks like it does look like it's probably going to be an emotional scene. I like how they show him as a baby running to his dad. I think it's going to be a heartfelt movie. Lord Tech JSA. Yeah, Lord Tech JSA.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be what's his name? Maxwell Lord.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know who the hell that is in the comic book. I just know James Gunn's brother played him.
I thought Maxwell Lord was the guy from Wonder Woman.
I have no idea, dude.
1984. I thought that was the villain. I thought that was Pedro Pascal in 1984.
Was that?
Yeah. You guys can correct me. Isn't that who Maxwell Lord is in Wonder Woman 84?
Someone tell us, because I don't know. I know nothing about Superman, the new stuff.
We don't know yet why there's a kaiju. I'm assuming it's just an alien that came down because there's obviously monsters and stuff all around. I mean, we don't know if they really call it a kaiju. They probably do call it a kaiju as a joke, but I don't mind it. What's up, Dave? It is. Yeah, it is. It's Maxwell Lord.
Okay. Interesting.
You're correct. So Lois and Superman are married. I don't know if they're married. I think they're dating. I'm curious to see his persona as Clark Kent. I really want to know how he's going to play. He looks very dorky.
Yeah, which is perfect.
Yeah. Pedro Pascal does play Maxwell Lord. He's also an Asian kid in the movie. I don't know why you threw that in there.
Is it Robert the Scalper?
Oh my God, not too much. Yeah, I'm excited for this movie, man. This trailer got me more excited. And it didn't leave me knowing anything more. It left me more like, wow, what's going on? Like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, that's what the second trailer is for, is to give you a better idea of what the story's about.
So there's a lot of villains in this, though.
I don't know who besides the Kaiju, Ultraman, the Engineer, and Lex.
That's a lot of villains already. There's powerful villains already that he's going up against.
Yeah, which is weird that they picked the Engineer when that's a freaking totally different thing. The Authority, which I get now that isn't it? That's not Jim Lee comic, is it? The Authority? Did he draw that? I don't know.
I don't remember.
I think Mr. Syntastic's Nerdy Collecting could probably confirm or deny that. I don't know anything really about the Authority. I just know that that team was part of Wildstorm, which is Jim Lee's comic imprint from Image. And then I think Jim Lee merged with DC or something. Or they sold it. So now the Authority is part of DC Comics. Just find it weird that they're doing that way.
Let me ask you about this here. It says the best part of this trailer is that we see Superman has personality. What did you think about that compared to Henry Cavill's Superman?
Henry Cavill Superman or Clark Kent?
Superman. I feel like his Clark Kent and his Superman were the same thing.
Well, yeah, they were both like moody.
Dry.
Yeah,
they were very.
I like that David Cordsweat is a nerdy Clark Kent. Like, it reminds me of Christopher Reeve. That part I do like.
Yeah,
I know nothing about Superman All-Star or whatever it is. So whatever they're basing this up, I don't know. Not gonna say that I think he's a good Superman so far, but I have to see the movie to really say he's better than Cavill, because Cavill to me is like the next level to Reeves.
Yeah.
Okay, so Authority is part of DC. Okay, that's what I thought.
Superman behaved bland in most iterations. I do like this version has more. Yeah, was he bland? I wasn't a big Superman reader as a kid. I don't remember. And I watched the animated series, but I don't know. Cavill Superman didn't have a lot of range. He was great for action, but personality, yeah, his personality was
Dude.
dry. And that's the thing, though. Clark and Superman were two different people. It was literally two different people. But Henry Cavill, but unfortunately, we didn't get to see Henry Cavill as Clark Kent a lot, if you really think about it.
Yeah, barely.
But like he was the same person. Like when he was talking to Perry White in the film, he was Superman. He was still Superman. So I don't know. I don't get me wrong. I like Henry Cavill. I love the Superman movies, but I just don't think he was handled correctly.
I can agree with that.
I wasn't going to see the movie, but I've seen the trailer. People are dying, lying, and that whole argument sounded like soy boy snowflake crap. I started reading Superman lately. I appreciate the character more than ever in my late 40s. That's how I felt with Henry Cavill. I started appreciating Superman more with Henry Cavill Superman.
Oh, man.
Wonder if the selfie girl is Supergirl. No, they're not going to spoil her there. Only Clark Kent part I remember is when he met Bruce Wayne and when Perry confirmed water is wet. Fact. Dude, that's another thing. When he was talking to Bruce Wayne, he acted like Superman.
Yeah, because he was like super serious the whole time.
That's true. But when you watch the movies, you don't think it, right? You're not like, you're just looking at how badass, both of them are together. But he didn't have that. You would have thought he would have been more dorkier.
Yeah, you would think.
Like they gave him the glasses. It's like, why'd you guys give him the glasses? He didn't look any different. Didn't he have technically the same hairstyle?
Yeah, because he didn't have the curl like
No.
Sweat does.
It looks like Superman got beat up the whole trailer. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Which I like because we don't see how powerful this guy is yet in this movie. We don't know what the hell he's capable of. We haven't seen any powers, no lasers, no breath. Because they showed that in Man of Steel. We got to see his fight skills. They showed it in the trailer and they showed his lasers when Man of Steel came out. But that was like the real first time Superman was fighting in live action. I like Superman's cocky attitude at first, but at the first of the trailer, I don't know. Diff take on the persona of Supes. Wonder if the new Superman is going to have different. I was gonna ask that earlier. I think he's gonna get another suit. I think
so.
Dude, he keeps on damaging his suits. What does he have? 5 of the same suits?
I mean, why not?
I guess you're right.
I mean, when you think about it, like, in Man of Steel, did his suit get ruined in that one? I don't remember.
No, I think that thing never got messed up at all. The only time it ever did was when he got
Batman versus Superman.
When he got stabbed with the kryptonite.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened to that suit.
And then the only change was what, Justice League, when he had the black suit,
which looked great. And then it was actually red. They just changed the color in post-production. Rumor is he gets a new suit. I think he's gonna get a new suit, dude. People, I really do. I really think he gets a new suit. And I would not be mad because think about it. So if he has been Superman for a while, he's obviously been using this suit for a while, and then at the end, he's gonna get a new one.
Hope so, because I don't really dig this suit he has. I think it's okay.
I have some issues with it. But it does look better on camera. Kingdom Come S. Kingdom Come.
Don't get him talking about that now.
Kingdom Come?
Yeah, just come.
That's the name of the figure, Kingdom Come. That's the name of the comic book series for my jerk-off comic book series coming soon.
Was that the Build-A-Figure, Kingdom Come?
Kingdom CUM. It's a little too baggy. It is a little too baggy. It is. It would be funny if Crypto gets a black cape with a silver. What if Ultraman is Crypto?
Oh, hot.
Imagine that. So what do you think? Do you think we're gonna unmask Ultraman at the end of this? You think we're gonna get a full blown? Because isn't he said to be the main villain? Is Ultraman?
I don't know if he's the main villain.
I think he's going to be part of the final battle scene.
Yeah, so Ultraman is the evil alternate universe counterpart of Superman and leader of the crime syndicate, which I already knew that part.
Yeah,
but
he doesn't look like this in,
like
in the comics. I am
so
not
they
going to
changed it.
Yeah, this is true too. This is true too, man, because I kind of noticed this a little bit in this trailer. VFX is going to take out the baggy suit and wrinkles. I think that's going to be true. What do you think? Because it doesn't look as baggy as it does in the behind the scene photos.
Well, I'm looking at a photo right now of it, and it looks skin tight.
Right? It looks different, right?
They fixed it.
Yeah, dude, James, I'm pretty sure people were like, dude, this is a terrible suit. It's too freaking baggy, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it looks better this time around. I think Ultrasound is in mask and it's just Dave Gibbons. It could be. I think it could be David Cornsweat, but people were like, what if it's Henry Cavill, but that's not going to happen. That would be cool, but it's not going to happen. What if it's Brandon Routh? Now he's not that jacked. I saw him today at Comic-Con Revolution. Wasn't Ultraman Sentai in the 90s? Remember Sentai? I don't think so. Peacemaker is doing a multiverse of season 2 with Ultraman. Those small effects stuff you don't notice. Yeah. No, they also didn't they fix the scene too? If you look where they're throwing something at his head, Superman blinks, and then the new trailer, he doesn't blink.
I didn't really pay attention.
I don't think Ultraman's going to be Bizarro. I really don't. It would confuse the viewer. It would, but it would be like a farewell kind of thing, I think. Yeah, see, he said the same thing. If they fixed it, they fixed when he like flinched when they tossed something at his head. How would you feel if they cast Cavill as the new Batman? No, he's not. Look, I like Henry Cavill. He's not the greatest actor. He really isn't. He's not the greatest actor. Ultraman is also a Japanese hero from the 70s. That's not the same. That's not the same person. You're thinking of I grew up reading the Ultraman or buying the toys from Ultraman. How would you feel if they cast? I already read that. I met a bunch of Superman actors at MegaCon, and Brandon Routh was the nicest. He was so kind and genuine. I heard that he was very nice. I heard he was very, because a viewer of mine stopped me and Robert, and he showed us what he got signed. And he met Michael Rosenbaum and the other Superman from Smallville, who actually still looks pretty good for I don't know his age, but he looks pretty good. The Smallville Superman actor. And
Tom Welling.
Yeah, and then Brandon Routh has aged. He's got very white hair, but
let's see.
Tom Welling, wow, he's 48. He looks good for his age. So does Michael Rosenbaum, though. I forgot Frank Grillo was there.
Ultraman and Superman.
So if you take out those lines from the suit, it would definitely give it a Christopher Reeve look.
Definitely.
Like look how smooth the legs are, right? So give it that top part too. I wonder if he did that on purpose so it didn't look too much like Christopher Reeve.
But look at Ultraman. That dude looks like just his pecs alone look way bigger than Cornsweat.
Well, it's obviously it's a suit. But
and I know like the way this picture was taken, it looks like Ultraman's shorter, but there's another photo where they're almost side by side. Ultraman looks actually taller than Superman.
Probably stuntmen, no? Stunt actors?
I mean, obviously it's going to be, but I don't know, man. I just don't. It's hard to see.
Why is he wearing what he's wearing? Like, why is he fully covered? Like fully. Like,
I mean, obviously he's part of Argus because that's what Rick Flag Sr. is the head of Argus.
but why the goggles? Why the mask?
Yeah,
They're
I don't
hiding.
know.
They're hiding him. They're hiding him.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
obviously they're hiding him, but that's the big question: is who is under the suit? Who is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm not excited to see this movie. I am. I just didn't think the trailer was to me was that great.
I thought it was good. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, the suit looks better in the trailer this time around than behind the scenes. It definitely looks better than what the behind the scenes look like. It's Nuclear Man under the suit. The guy from the U on his chest is from the boys. Yeah, I don't know. I think Ultraman is Hugh Jackman. God, Ultraman is Pedro Pascal.
He's in everything.
Tomorrow's toy hunting video is a joke that we do on Pedro Pascal, so stay tuned for that.
Hey, just imagine if that was Henry Cavill under that Ultraman suit.
Fans would go insane, dude. Fans would go crazy, and they would give their props to James Gunn for giving him the opportunity.
Or is it Jason Momoa playing Lobo as Ultraman?
No, Jason Momoa. That'd be dumb.
I agree.
I'm hoping for Henry Cavill, but I highly doubt it. But that would be awesome.
It would be an oh shit moment, obviously, if that happened.
What's to say they're going to pull a MCU Taskmaster and make Ultraman a female under? No, that guy has no female look. Superman finally has chonies.
I think, that's the one thing I did like that they did. They did the classic look.
Well, isn't that what David Cornsweet really pushed?
Yeah, he pushed to have it, and James Gunn didn't want it. I didn't want another Cavill suit with no trunks.
Cavill is going to Marvel. He's going to be Bond. Look, I don't think so. I think personally, and like I said, I like Cavill. I think how do I say it? I think he needs to be acting. I think he needs an acting coach or something. I think no, and it sounds bad. It sounds bad, but doesn't he kind of play the same character in every movie?
I mean, honestly, I haven't seen a lot of his movies. The last movie I've seen with him was whatever that Ministry, whatever, on Waverly Gentleman, whatever.
Oh,
that movie is really good, and he does not play the same character.
Just how it'll take. I'll accept Cavill back as Superman. I wanted him back as Superman, but we also have to realize he's up there in age now. He can't be Superman. He can't. He's already in his 40s.
I have not seen The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I need to.
Yeah, I heard that one's good. I did hear that one was good. No,
yeah, I honestly would like to see him as James Bond, to be honest.
He just needs a good director. Oh, that's right. He was in Mission Impossible. I did like him in Mission Impossible.
Yeah,
he just needs a good director. He's definitely a better actor than Momoa. 40 is young. No, 40 is young. But I mean, let's say they're filming the movie now. The next movie probably won't be till he's going to be 42. That's going to be a Marvel all over again. You know what I mean? Like you're casting older actors. David Cornsweet's what? Early 30s?
I think we looked it up. Yeah.
So he's still got like a lot of years to be Superman. So it's just most actors are better than Momoa.
Would you say that Vin Diesel is better than him?
Yeah, Vin Diesel's done some pretty good movies. I would say he's a better actor than Momoa. Oh my God! Imagine it's Robert Downey Jr. He goes,
oh my God!
And he gets all feminine like he always does.
That would be kind of funny, but no.
I like how he's the behind the scenes photo with his muscle suit and he's reading the Jeremy Renner book.
Oh yeah,
that is pretty funny. I'm still salty we never got a Ben Affleck flick. Yeah, I know. Ready for Brave and the Bold. Got him some TRT. They should have Steven Seagal beat up Justice League. Watch it be Steven Seagal under that suit.
Oh my god. Talk about terrible actors.
He's like, where's Richie?
Oh my god.
He's like, I didn't even know why he did Doggy Lupo. Oh man. Momoa played Seth Rollins basically in Fast X. Didn't they? A lot of people were comparing him to the Joker.
See, that was like the only thing about Fast X was good was Jason Momoa.
Yeah, and it's like
He's a great villain.
Going back to Vin Diesel, like people were saying, like I thought Vin Diesel was a better actor in his younger age, and then he started doing shit movies, and then just started focusing on fast movies. Like he was, don't forget, he was in Saving Private Ryan. He did Fast and the Furious. He did what was it, Knockaround Guys, I think it was, or Man Without a. He did another one called Man with, I forgot what it was, and he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad.
Wasn't it called Man of War or something like that?
Something like that. And he wasn't bad, but then he just became the same dude in every movie. No. Acting wise, let's be serious.
I think he would have been, not gonna lie, I think he looked good in the makeup when they did that behind the scenes stuff. I was like, oh shoot, that was good. But I think he was gonna be too much like how Brandon Lee played it, and I would have absolutely hated him. So no, I don't think he would have been a good Crow. That was the movie Boiler Room. That movie's awesome. That movie's so good.
Riddick, yeah, Riddick. Pitch Black was great. I thought Pitch Black was great. I love Pitch Black. I actually really love Pitch Black.
I saw him in the theater like twice.
That's funny. And I'd cast Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. Would you cast Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider?
Oh, it'd be between him or Keanu Reeves. I think Norman Reedus just isn't.
He doesn't come off as a tough guy.
No, he just seems too soft spoken. Like he's in that movie, Bike Riders, whatever.
You know, okay.
He was kind of unrecognizable.
What about John Bernthal a few years ago as Ghost Rider?
If he hadn't already played the Punisher, probably.
Yeah, during that era as him as Ghost Rider. I think I could see him as Ghost Rider.
I could see that, yeah.
Trying to think of who else would be a good Ghost Rider. I think Keanu Reeves could have done a good Ghost Rider several years ago.
Nicolas Cage.
I think he would have been. Nicolas Cage. What about Shia LaBeouf?
No.
I'm trying to think. You know who Ryan Gosling should have been? Sentry.
Yeah.
I think he should have been Sentry.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're supposed to be making another Constantine movie.
Ryan Gosling. What? Honestly, I would have, if Aaron Taylor Johnson wasn't not Quicksilver or Craven, he could have been a good Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider.
Maybe. Lewis Pullman was a good Sentry.
I agree.
Try to Brad Pitt in the 90s Sentry.
Oh, he would have been a better Thor.
Maybe.
That Wizard magazine they had Brad Pitt cast.
I still think Tom Cruise would have been a good fucking Robert Downey Jr. or Tony Stark.
Like the superior Iron Man?
Or just an Iron Man, dude. I think he would have been good.
Hey, you never know. He could be in Secret Wars or Doomsday.
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore about that. I think it's just going to be Robert Downey again. Danny Ketch. I agree. Perfect as Thor. Nick Cage is Madden.
Oh, you see that image?
What? No.
Nicolas Cage is playing John Madden in a movie.
Football? The football?
Yeah.
What the hell? Wow.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Norman Reedus could play Forge. Nah, he can't play Forge. There's no way.
No way.
No way. Nicolas Cage could play, or Norman Reedus could play Forge.
No.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. I don't know who could play Ghost Rider.
Where is it? Oh, found it. This is weird to see, but okay. Ready? Oh, stupid ads.
What? That's him? Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. That actually doesn't look bad.
You know the other guys on this and the other side of him?
Christian Slater?
No, that's supposed to be, well, Al Davis, which was the owner, that is Christian Bale.
That was close.
Wow. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I don't know. That
hey, you knocked my lights down.
Pretty crazy. Don't know if I'll be watching that. Yeah, it's Christian Bale. I would have never expected him to play Al Davis of all people.
Wait, that's Christian Bale?
Yeah, Christian Bale is playing the owner of the Raiders.
So you're telling me that Nicolas Cage can possibly be in an Oscar movie?
Possibly. Depends. It's an Amazon movie. It could be streaming. We don't even know if it's coming out of the theater.
Yeah, but it's Bale, though. I mean, you know, Bale's usually attached to
Oscar movies.
Yeah, other than Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, I think I said it Ragnarok.
Yeah.
He's not lying. He's not lying. Christian Bale's a modern day Daniel Day-Lewis. The length he's going.
Yeah, I was reading a rumor that Daniel Day-Lewis was going to be Magneto, and I'm like, no, he will not be in a comic book movie.
Aren't they trying to push Denzel Washington as Magneto?
Yeah, and they've already confirmed that he's in Black Panther 3. Like, Coogler even said that he told Denzel to shut up. So, whatever. Oh, yeah, you haven't seen Long Legs.
I haven't seen Long Legs. Nick Cage, Madden, The Secret Football, and Our Money. I used to play Madden 97 or 98. That was like one I used to play a lot. Here's bad. It depends. We're talking about Hispanic Ghost Rider. Then to be Pascal, he'll be pulling double duty. Pascal as Ghost Rider? Nah. Yeah. What's his name? I actually like Diego. Was that his name who played him? Robbie Reyes in the show?
Oh, Robbie Reyes. And
he's
in The Last of Us.
Last of Us. Yeah, he's in The Last of Us.
Yeah, he's Pedro's brother.
Damn, he's 75 now? Wow.
Yeah, see, I don't see. Well, he is 75, but Ian McKellen was in his 70s when he was X-Men Magneto. 60s or 70s.
But the ages have to match. They have to match.
To be honest, I told you before, I never liked Ian McKellen as Magneto. He just didn't seem like a Magneto to me.
Well, it's early 2000s Marvel casting, so you can't be mad at it.
I was just like, why him? He's not even muscular, looks nothing like Magneto.
I mean, but none of the freaking comic book movies in the early 2000s looked like the comic books characters. Except Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, Spider-Man.
Denzel will play Marvel what? Cast his son. I have one of my favorite Denzel lines. I am not going to bury my son. My son is going to bury me. Remember that?
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
John Q, dude. John Q.
John Q. You know, it's funny because I feel like when people talk about Denzel, that's the one movie they leave out. And I'm like, that is
No,
such an
that's
underrated movie.
dude. That movie is like so true about health insurance,
Mhm.
and he's trying
Well,
to do
yeah, you
whatever
know.
he's trying to do whatever he could to save his son, and he takes the hospital hostage. He's like, sick, help, sick. It's true though. It's true. I always think that too, and I'm in the medical field. I think it's the same. I think it's true. Carlos should play Magneto.
I agree. I should. I just need to grow long hair.
Yeah, John Q. That ending's sad too, man. That's a great movie. That's a great, and you're right. It's a movie that Denzel that doesn't get talked about. And same with Glory. I think Glory is another one.
It's like one of his best movies is Glory.
Glory Hole.
Oh, that's part of the figure you have. Set. It's part of the set to build a set.
It's the build a wall. John, hey John. He's hey John, you're my hero, man.
Oh yeah.
At the end, is it Andy Griffin? Is that his name?
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, you my hero.
I forgot he was in
That was
there,
a good
but he
scene.
just did that.
Or
Yeah.
when his son sees him he's like, hey dad, and he's like, tells him thank you, and he starts flexing. Ricochet. Remember Virtuosity? Virtuosity with
yes.
What's his name? Russell Crowe.
Yeah, that was like that and Johnny Mnemonic basically came out around the same time.
That's another movie that you don't hear recognition for Denzel. American Gangster. And same with Russell Crowe. That's a great. Everybody talks about Training Day when it comes to Denzel, which is great. I freaking love Training Day. Training Day is an amazing movie. But there's other movies that Denzel have been really good in. John Q is one of them. And so is, I think, American Gangster. He's freaking good in too, man.
So what do you think of Equalizer?
I like those movies, actually. I told you I binge watched them, right?
Yeah, that third one was like way better than I thought it was going to be.
I don't think it's Oscar nominated type of acting. They're just good action movies.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, I watched the third one, I think, on Netflix or something. I was like, oh, this movie is already out. And I was like, it must not be that good. And I was like, holy shit, this movie is way better than I expected.
Shout out to Training Day for J Lo's
titties.
American Gangster. I rewatched American Gangster so many times. I love that movie.
I had that movie on HD DVD at one point.
Equalizer movies are good. 2 was the worst of the 3. I thought 2 was pretty good.
I'm not gonna say it was terrible, but it wasn't great. That's why I thought the third one wasn't really good.
That's the one with
third
Pedro,
one's way better. The second one is, isn't it?
Yeah, the second one's with Pedro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with this. Equalizer is way better than
for sure.
Movie. Although the first Taken movie is better than the 3 Equalizer movies. That's my opinion. I thought Taken was a freaking great film.
That's a hot take.
You think so? You think Equalizer is better than the first Taken movie?
I mean, you got to put it this way: Taken movies are PG-13, Equalizer movies are rated R.
But Taken, I feel like after Taken, everybody started copying that formula. An older, retired guy doing all this BS.
True. But Equalizer was also a TV show way back before it was ever a movie.
Yeah, see, they say first Taken was gold, original Taken was awesome. I thought it was a good movie, dude. I thought, and then like it had that revenge, that like vengeful scenes, man. I thought it was great. It was a sad movie. It was good. It was good. It was really, really good. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what he meant when he said Eva Mendes. You got to see some Bush too. First Taken was goated. I think. Do you think that's what do you think Liam Neeson's best movie was?
His best movie?
Best movie. Nobody too.
I don't. All the ones I really remember are Taken.
Really? Schindler's List?
Dude, I watched that when I was in high school, and I fell asleep in that movie.
I think that's a great movie. What? Yeah, you're right. I thought The Gray was good, but I think Taken is definitely up there for me.
I was gonna say because after Taken, all the movies he started doing were like
Star Wars.
Taken.
Yeah, that because also he got canceled.
Oh yeah, because of his
The comment he made.
Yeah, yeah.
Darkman. I forgot. I always forget.
Oh yes.
I always forget about that.
Yeah, that's an underrated movie. Yep, Sam Raimi made that. Yep.
Oh, Phoenix is a great villain.
Rafe Fiennes, yes, he's a good villain. He's going to be in 28 days, 28 years later.
He made a racial comment because his sister was raped, right?
Yes.
And it's funny though because when he made that comment, I think most of Hollywood backed him up. It was just cancel culture is what canceled him.
Yeah, so stop canceling people, you guys.
I think he spoke out of anger and
frustration.
Because his sister was raped, and he did it on an interview. I think, right? It was on an interview.
It might have been. I don't remember.
Yeah, The Grey's a great movie. But
yeah.
So he got canceled. He got canceled, and he started doing those type of movies only until now that he's back doing Lethal Weapon. Not Lethal Weapon.
Naked Gun.
And U-Turn. I was confused with J-Lo. Yeah, I remember U-Turn. U-Turn was a mind trip movie with not Peck. What's his name? The lead actor from Colors.
Oh God, Sean Penn.
And also the guy from Armageddon who was married to Angelina Jolie. He was a little heavier in that movie. Bob Morton. Yeah, Bob Thornton. Yeah, he was in Krull. That was one of his first movies, if not his first movie. Liam Neeson. Best movie is probably Schindler's List. He's amazing. Did you guys talk about Sadie? Oh, did you hear about that rumor?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's confirmed. Do you think it's confirmed? You think that's a confirmation right there?
No, I don't really know what to think, like what they're doing, because there's nothing.
If that's true, dude, I don't like that idea.
Yeah, I don't want to see. Oh my God, this is supposed to happen before. Now it's supposed to happen before Doomsday. Don't know how that's possible.
What do you guys think about this? Supposedly, Sadie Sink is rumored to play Tobey Maguire's daughter, who's a Spider-Man character, right?
Yeah, she's May Parker. I think that's what you call her. Yeah, May Parker.
I personally don't like this. I feel like they're going all over the place with these Spider-Man movies. That's how I feel. I feel like they're just jumping all over the place. So I don't know. Yeah, we got It's Dumb playing where'd it go? Playing Tobey Maguire sounds dumb. Would be awesome if Tobey slaps her like MJ. Let's just throw the shit on the wall. I hate that they're doing this. I mean, we don't know if it's true, right? We don't know if it's confirmed, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think it's a good idea.
I do not think it's a good idea either. Not at all.
I have no thoughts. I'm not sure who that is. Sadie Sink. She's, if you're talking about her, she's from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Redhead.
Second season, right? Second or third?
Was it second or third? I think it might have been the third when she got introduced. Could have been second though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how she could have been a Mary Jane. Definitely could have been a Mary Jane. But we already have a Mary Jane. Spider-Man Noir does look good. I like the suit. They need to bring back Toby, Ursula Peace, Cake, and Milk, kick MJ to the curb. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen with this Spider-Man film. I feel like I'm hoping it's not an overstuffed movie.
Yeah, me either.
Young Jean Grey. I don't think so. I don't think so. Did you hear that they said supposedly in these next Avengers movies, there's no new X-Men's casted?
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, same here. Who do you guys want to play Black Suit Spider-Man? It's gonna be Tom Holland, right?
Yeah, it'll be Tom Holland.
How many more movies do you think we have with Tom Holland? 2?
As Spider-Man movies or in general?
In Spider-Man movies.
I think we have 3 more. Because the plan was always to do high school, college, and then adulthood. Don't know if that plan is still the same.
I personally, I wish they didn't kill off Mysterio.
But did they though?
Well, it's too late now, man. Time's passed already, and I don't really care anymore. I think they should have brought him back in Spider-Man No Way Home, because wasn't he in the concept art?
Yeah, they were supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's dumb that they brought back every other villain from other movies, but they didn't bring back his villains. Well,
yeah,
one villain.
That was the whole narrative for the multiverse.
I think, like, what do you think? Who's Tom Holland's best villain been? I think it's been Mysterio.
Yeah, I would agree. It would be Mysterio.
I think it was Mysterio.
I think it would take him over Green Goblin.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though Green Goblin beat the shit out of him, almost killed him.
Wait, which Green Goblin? Defoe?
Defoe, yeah.
That's not his That's not his villain, though.
I know, but it's not his villain, but it's as far as, well, yeah, his villain would be Mysterio, huh? Because Vulture wasn't that. Yeah, I don't know. I liked Michael Keaton though, so. But yeah, I like Mysterio. I think Mysterio was probably my favorite part of Far From Home.
I still think they should do the thing with the Vulture where he drains the powers of the youth of people. They need to incorporate that. I that's what pisses me off about Marvel sometimes. It's like they don't do the obvious sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you got to mix it up. You got to make it different.
That is different. We haven't had a live action. We haven't had a live action movie like where he de-ages somebody. Speaking of multiverse, too long between movies.
I honestly would have liked to see John Malkovich, which they were going to have an Amazing Spider-Man or Spider-Man 3 before they did Venom.
That's what I heard. Should we call it, dude? I got to get up in the morning early.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This was a quick no shill podcast.
This is one of the shortest ones we've done, an hour and a half.
I got to get up early, man. I'm tired. I'm on such low sleep. Again, tomorrow I got first off, if you haven't seen on my channel, I do have my comic book unboxing, the 32-pound box that William, if you're still in the chat, shout out to you, send out to me. Check it out. There's some key books in there. Tomorrow's video is going to be a toy hunting video with Robert. It's got some good, dude. We had some laughs today where I almost crashed because I was tearing up driving. All I got to say was he was making a song out of Blink-182 and he was freestyling. We both were. And it was one of the funniest moments I've had with the guy. So he'll have oh, look. Yeah, Carlos has a channel.
I do. I have a channel.
T3 Collects.
T3 Collects.
So tomorrow, that's the video. Me and Robert toy hunting. Monday's video is going to be the Comic-Con Revolution video with me and Robert as well, which we went to today. What about you, Carlos? What do you got coming out?
I have a video that went up on Tuesday, so if you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. And I'll have another one probably. My plan was to have it on Thursday. That didn't happen. It may end up happening tomorrow on an off day or Monday. So either tomorrow or Monday, which is an off day. So there you go. That's pretty much it.
It's a jerk off day.
Yeah, that too. And in what, 2 weeks? I'm trying to think here. 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
You're going to be down here.
1, 2. Yep. 3 weeks I will be down there. Technically, after next week, it'll be 2 weeks. So yeah, I'll be down there. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff. We're going to Ceja Gaming Expo. We're actually gonna try for the third time to do a live no-show podcast with
Yeah.
each other.
No, we will. We will this time around. But is it 2 weeks already? In 2 weeks?
So Monday will be 2 weeks.
Damn, that's it, man. That's gonna fly by, man.
I know.
Wait,
Not
2
only
weeks?
that,
Are you sure?
because yeah, then I'm gonna be there on the 5th. So after next on Monday, that'll be 2 weeks. Well, technically 3 weeks.
So it's about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. So whatever.
Yeah, it's about
same
2.5
thing.
weeks. Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah,
Take care.
we're gonna try to get someone on the podcast without them knowing.
Oh yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
You see a shadow behind me? It's the jerk off. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Boy.
You're gonna end it? End it. End it.